My name is Huang Ngọc Linh. My pronouns are she, her, and my speech will start in 3, 2, 1. When the young are forced to listen to the other family's opinions, then you will tend to flee and they will break. And then secondly, when the decline happens, they can live more separately, they can have the chance to become themselves and live themselves, know their life values. Outspoken, bold, affable. People often describe me like that, but little do they know that I used to be. So weepy that every time a stranger asked for my name, I would stutter nervously. And you might not believe this, but my lifelong best friends are actually a diary and a silence. My solitary personality was greatly shaped by my childhood. I was fully aware that my mother was a single mom, a brave and admirable one. Back then, I always stayed at home alone, waiting for her to come home after night shifts. When I saw her exhaustion, I would hide all my sadness in the diary and smile cheerfully to greet her. As the time passed, I became a girl who never complained and always solved the problems on her own. My family and friends call it maturity, but I knew it was my weakness. I kept writing and writing, but I still feel so anxious, stressed, and above all, lonely. I finally realized what I had become: a diary, consuming all those feelings, but never learning how to express itself. Defeated, I eventually had to disclose my vulnerable self. It was the day I received a poor score in math, the final straw in my struggle to adjusting to the new school. My mom arrived home and found me crying. At that moment, I had two options. 1. Put on a facade and again go back to the diary. 2. Confess my feelings. The second option might seem easy, but for a child who had never been taught how to articulate her feelings, it was a big challenge. Despite my apprehensions, I chose to have an honest conversation about peer pressure, emotional goods from family breakup, and my desire to be heard. To my surprise, my mother gently comforted me. Although my problems could be solved instantly, I had come to a contemplation. Vulnerability is a power. Having a full disclosure conversation was hard, but it's totally worth it, because for the very first time, I felt like I was seen, heard, and understood. After that day, I realized that vulnerability is a power, since it allows us to be ourselves, to face and conquer our feelings, to feel the love of others. As I gradually opened up to my mother and challenged myself in debating, public speaking, and leadership activities, I realized the most important thing. Communications can only work if we are genuine and patient to each other, which comprise of both talking and listening. It is not only about expressing your opinions or persuasions, but also being silent at the right time, to listen to ourselves, to others, and make beautiful connections. Looking back, I'm still amazed by how I transformed from a silent girl to a confident and expressive daughter, debater, and leader. Fueled by such experience, I desire to pursue a career in communications and become a voice for children who face mishaps in life. My aim is to raise more awareness about the incredible values of communications, as well as the importance of parent care for young people with mental issues. It's such a big dream, isn't it? But I believe we can achieve anything with persistence and passion. And any success starts with a very small step, perhaps as simple as confidently speaking your name.